Go.
We're back.
Doing another super important toy video today of Spider-Man. Keep turning. Marvel Select Spider-Man from 2000. Whoa, let me see the box. From 2017. So it's not that old, but it's me and my grandson was talking about him earlier. This is our second shot. We're trying to get this right. We were talking about him earlier. We were talking about the color is not the same as the color on the box. We were talking about the articulation. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about the weathering. And we put the other Spider-Man up here because, you know, just a comparison and have something to do. And we took the packaging and we made webs out of it. I took the stand from the one of the old figures and set it up for him. This is what we was talking about. The blue. Keep turning. The blue on the suit is not as shiny as that blue. It's a different color. My grandson said he was right. And I had said something about the eyes, but everybody always say something about Spider-Man eyes. I think that when he put the eyes on, he had gargles under his mask, and the different size gargles to see different areas. I don't think it be the eyes, it be the mask with different size gargles in it. That's just my opinion on Spider-Man's suit. I don't really know much about it. It's not even real, but it's real in my head when I'm having fun. I got this for my grandson for his birthday. What birthday is it? How old are you?
7.
7? That's getting up there, big guy. What was you saying about the coloring and the weathering? What do you think about the, what was that you said about that?
It's a crab.
It looked like a crab. It looked like a crab. We're just going to show you it. I'm going to pick it up and show it to you. And he was saying the color, how some parts is dark and how some parts is light. I was explaining to him that that's weathering. It's just like the suit been wore outside. You got dark spots here and then light spots there. And look at, I'm gonna give you a good shot at that. See that? See, says it's like a crab, but he is somewhat right. We do like a crab, but if you get a magnifying glass, get a closer, good look up on it, it does have some kind of spider look. But with the legs being separated and everything, it looks like a crab. And look at on the back of it. Now that looks like the old spider. Show us articulation, Cam, and talk about the car. Yeah, turn this around. Move the hands up. What do you think about how the legs move? What happens if you move the legs up too much?
They'll break.
They'll come off, right? Which way?
This way.
Moving how too far back or too far up?
Too far back.
Right. And what did I tell you the trick was to get it back on?
Hot water.
Hot water, yeah, and it softens it up. Show us his ankle and his leg pivot, how much his legs move. You gotta hold it up to the camera. You gotta turn it to you. Turn it towards the camera. Okay, see the feet move? Do the knees.
But this feet, these don't move that much. But
right, they don't turn sideways. They only go up and down, which is not bad. The whole leg moves, so you can do some kind of movement. Show his calves. His calves is pretty muscular, ain't they? See the muscles in his legs? Yeah, Spider-Man always has strong legs. What about his waist? How does his waist work? Do it go? How far around do it go? Whoa. Whoa, that must hurt. What about his arms? His arms look good and muscular. They look in proportion right. You gotta turn it towards the camera. What about his fingers? What do you think about that finger that's shooting like the web?
It looks pretty good.
Looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, see guys, it does go down.
It go down, but I was thinking to do a side pivot, but it don't have to do a side pivot. And it's got this black stuff. The black stuff is cool, but now it's starting to come off inside of the parts. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so we need to fix it.
It's all in it. I guess that's the paint coming off. I'm starting to see the paint coming off. The more we move it, show the neck, the face, turn it around and show the face. And show what you think of the other arm. And What do you think of it on 1 to 10? I think the color, I like the color. It reminds me of the old Spider-Man. I wish it was more shiny. The articulation, I'm going to have to give it a 6 again, like I said before.
I'm going to have to go with 1,000.
You said that before. From 1 to 10, he don't understand it right now. One day he will. I'll make him understand it. I'll show him what I'm talking about. From 1 to 10, but if he says it's 1,000, guess what? It's 1,000. Did you like the articulation? Did it move enough for you? Or you have men that move better than that?
It moves pretty good.
Moves pretty good? Okay. What about the head? Tell me about the head. How does that move? Oh, it spin pretty good. Ooh. You do a whole 360, but it just don't go up and down, right? A little bit?
Yep. It does go up a little bit.
It's got a pivot. No, that's not a pivot built onto it. Well, I like the Spider-Man. The overall Spider-Man, I give it an 8. Oh, let's talk about the stand.
So the stand is not pretty good. Then I don't know why they made this brown.
I think it was rust, like I said, or fire. It was like a fire happened. That's what I think. I'm not sure. What do you think it is?
I think it's like a builder smashed it.
Yeah, and it caught on fire a little bit. Then it went out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the burnt. The brown is the burnt. You see the glass got burned and break in it? This is hollow too. It's not really a solid piece, which is great. The thing is really nice. It's a great piece to have sitting in your room. And it's an old Marvel Select. And to me, it reminds me of the old Spider-Man. And we put the Marvel Select Spider-Man up here just, for some fun and effect and comparison. They're both Marvel Selects. Marvel Select came a long way because now they have thigh pivot, a lot more stuff. You can change the hands. You couldn't change the hands on the old Marvel Select. This thing is nice. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give the articulation a 6. The paint job, I'm still saying it's an 8. It's a nice paint job. I wish it wasn't so. I wish the blue wasn't so flat. The spider in the middle of the chest should be more colored. It should not colored. It should be more red. No, the spider's black in the middle of his chest. It should look like a spider and not a crab. Right. Because look at the spider on his back. I almost thought this was the spider right here in the spine, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. So we might make one on him.
I don't know. Can we do that? I don't know. That's a lot of work. And I see how it's black right here, but not right there. You can see that right at his waist. I'm going to try to turn it around and show you that. I'll slide this over. Like that. Oh, and the theme music my grandson picked out. We were really searching. I showed him the old music, and he said he liked this music better, Pop-Up. So that's what we did. We went with the Spider-Man music. This is you want to say something else before we close this video out about the Spider-Man? Mm-hmm. What?
So these Spider-Mans look pretty cool, but about the legs and stuff, and the spider webs stuff, Pop-Up used it with a thing that came with the plane.
Yeah, you remember that. And the legs, like you said, if you take them back too far, they pop off. Just don't snap the piece. You can always put it back with some hot water. This is Kevin, G.I. Joe and stuff, signing off with another super important toy video with his grandson, Cam Ninja. We're going to get that rolling. I want to thank my mother. I love my mother, my wife, my kids, Kavina, Kevin, Joy, Chris, my granddaughter Cam, my granddaughter Kennedy, and my grandson Cam, and all my friends. Anybody look at my videos, I want to say thank you. We're going to turn this up, and we're going to do a last round of it. Thank you for watching our video. This is Kevin, G.I. Joe and stuff, signing out with another important toy video. Peace.
Out.
All right, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, this is nice. Good night, everybody.
Done.
Was that fun?
Yep.
All right.